I have had a lot of people ask me the question, Eminent Augusta, how do I sell? Well, the first thing you need to know is that sales is a noble profession. However, some inexperienced people are making selling look like a terrible thing. No, selling is one of the greatest professional skills you can ever learn. There is a way to sell and there is a way not to sell. Sales is the greatest skill of all. If you truly want to be rich and wealthy, then you must learn this skill. The first type of selling is what I call the transactional selling, and the second type is what I call the relational selling. In transaction selling, the buyer does not matter. I see a lot of affiliate marketers today, especially in Nigeria, make this mistake. As a salesperson, they are only interested in making sales, and that makes them a transactional salesperson. This is how they do it. They start with a little conversation and immediately attempt to turn the conversation into a sales call. But what they don't know is that it's better to lose a sale than to lose a relationship. Relationship is better and it comes first before sales because people do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. When you touch people's hearts in return, they will shake you by the hand in business. So here is something you need to keep in mind. The greatest salespeople are people with the deepest relationship, and because of this, they make the most sales. So let's talk about the relational selling. In relational selling, people buy from you because they trust you. A relational salesperson make the buyer feel like they are being cared for. They are focused on building trust. They ask insightful questions, and these questions enable them to understand the problem and the needs of their customers. Then they seek for ways in which they can solve the problem for them. As a relational salesperson, relationships are more important to them than sales. And that is why they get to know their ideal customer better. They show them care, they are honest with them, and they seek to build relationship and trust. And that is why it's important to note that sales is a service which comes first before money. You need to serve first, then money becomes a reward. A transactional salesperson sells what they have to offer, but a relational salesperson sell why they do what they do and why it matters to you, the buyer. So I need you to approach sales with an honest conversation and let your foundation be in building trust. I know some of you will now say, Eminent Augusta, I don't have the product. So how will I be able to sell when I don't even have a product? How will people trust me? Calm down. Let me ask you a question. What is that God given skill or talent you know so well that you can talk about or teach people even if you are just waking up from your sleep? What is that thing that comes to you naturally? You also need to know that it's not all the skills that you have that can be monetized. The next stage after recognizing your skill is for you to know which of these skills is profitable for you. Don't go and start creating a product just because you have passion for it. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to do your research on which of your skill or talents are people ready to buy from. After you figured out what you know so well, the next is to check if it's profitable. How profitable is your skill or knowledge or the idea such that if you put it out there, you'll be able to find a market for it? Is this something that you can easily create an audience from? Remember, you can't sell to everybody. If your audience is everybody, then you're selling to no one. Your business cannot serve everybody. And that is why it's important for you to niche down because the riches are in the niches. Each niche can have multiple streams of income. For example, in Eminent Augusta Consult, which is a digital business growth agency, we offer a different range of business growth services for our clients. Where we niche down, our focus is to help businesses, brands, and visionary entrepreneur, be you a startup or a small medium enterprise, to grow and expand your business. Remember, if you are selling to everybody, you are selling to no one. If you gain value from this, do well to share this with a friend and follow this page for more. See you in the comments for your contributions on this topic.